My name is Caitlin. I'm from the beautiful city of Toronto, Ontario, and this is my entry for the Whoinspiresyou.ca video contest sponsored by Try-Cyclen. Growing up, I really had a whole bunch of ideas of what I wanted to be when I was older. I wanted to be an artist, a rock star. I wanted to be a photographer, a teacher, a psychologist. I wanted to go into astrology. I wanted to learn. I love learning. And when I lost my grandfather, I decided that I wanted to help people more than anything else that I could ever want. Helping people is just something that makes me feel so good, and just to be able to know that you're there for someone who needs someone, whether it be a shoulder to cry on or someone to talk to or advice that they need. It's such a great feeling to be able to think that you're that person that helped them get to where they are. I've decided that I would like to become a assaulted women's and children's counselor advocate. The program offered by George Brown is apparently unique to Canada, and that's part of what first got me interested in it. But as I started to look at the different courses and read where I'd be going in life, and I thought about someone who's very close to me and her family who've experienced abuse, when I thought about the strength and how hard it must have been for her to get through what she got through, I want to be that person that's there to say, it's okay now, it's over, it's done with, or to be the one to say, this is what you need to do, or we'll keep you safe, we'll help you. To be able to work with children and women and people in general who've experienced things like physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, it sounds terrifying, but so exciting all at the same time, just to be able to sit there and work in a field where you're working with something that's still so taboo. Nobody wants to hear about the woman or the child that was beaten by their father or husband. Nobody wants to hear about that. And to be able to be somebody to put their foot down and say, you know what, this is what I do, this happens, it's real, and we need to do something about it. It feels so right to me. It feels like that's what I should be doing. If I won the money from this contest, I would put half of it or a quarter of it towards my schooling and put the other half or 3/4 in my savings to put towards traveling or future opportunities. One of the things I'd like to do is to be able to travel to other places where violence is a little more serious than it is here. Not that it's not serious here, but there are places that you hear about it a lot more. It's a lot more common to hear about a woman who's been raped, or a child who's been abused, or a family who was murdered because their husband or their neighbor, whoever, just lost it. I want to make a difference in the world, and I want to be able to help people. I want to help make this scary place that's so beautiful at the same time a better place to be for us and for our children and for our children's children and whoever else comes along, whatever else comes along. To be able to win this money and put it towards everything that I aspire to be would be amazing, and I would be so grateful.